Okay, we're going to finish our seascapes today. We can use oil pastels, crayons. You can use watercolor paint. You can use all three of them if you would like to. It's just kind of your choice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little bit how you can blend like the oil pastels and crayons and kind of make them work together along with the paint. So I'm going to go ahead and use some oil pastels, probably some warm colors for my son, some warm colors like yellow, orange, red, and kind of outline those in oil pastels. But then I can use my crayon. If I go back in with a yellow crayon and go lightly around the sun, it can kind of give a glow effect around the sun. That will still show up when you use your watercolors. I'm using some of my oil pastels here on my boat. Anything I want to keep white, I'm going to go ahead and color white with the oil pastels so that my watercolor does not get in that area and then not keep it white. Anywhere where you have spaces in your oil pastels, the watercolor can get through it and obviously get some color into your boat. In one boat down at the bottom, I mixed some oil pastels with some crayons. On this one, I wanted a white sail, but in art we make mistakes, and the white blended with the orange, so I kind of just went with it and made it like a light orange. I'm going to color in some more of my boats using some crayon, some oil pastel. I used oil pastel for like the little texture on the boats, and then I used a light brown crayon to color the rest. Sorry about my head getting in the way so much. I didn't realize I was bending over that far. Anyways, using crayon on this boat right here. I want to make sure I get everything colored in. So like I said, even if it's white, I'm going to use oil pastel or a white crayon and color those white areas in. On the sea, there's like seafoam green, there's blue. So I'm going to use like a mixture of some green oil pastels, some blue oil pastels, maybe some dark green. And then I'm even going to go back along with my crayons and kind of make a more glow effect with some green and blue crayons. Just to kind of mix it up just a little bit. And then after I get this part done, see, I'm just kind of going back and adding some more color. I'm even going to add a little light blue to the sky. I'm not sure if you'll see it very well or not, but I'm going to try it out and just see how it goes. So I'm going to add some light blue to the sky. Once I've got everything colored in the way I want to, then I'm going to use my pastels. I'm trying to make the sky a lighter blue, so I'm trying to use more water than paint, so it's a little bit lighter than my sea. On my sea, I'm using a little bit more paint with my water. If you notice that the water is darker blue. I'm also going back and adding some green on top of it. You can mix the blue and the green on your paper. Just don't mix them in the watercolor case. So I put some blue down on there, then I wash it off, get some green, and mix them in together. So I have kind of a bluish green ocean going on. So I'm going to continue this until I get my whole picture finished so that it's complete. And then once you're done with these, make sure you put them up on the drying rack to dry for me, and then you can choose one of the other choices to work on if you still have time. And when you're finished, it should look something like this.